I grew up in Sherwood Park, Alberta, Canada, so very north, very cold. My mother and father are from County Down, Ireland there, so I got to spend summers in Ireland as well. I always say to people here when I'm speaking, I think it's become a mix of now of Canadian, a little bit of Irish, and then a little bit of Tennessee as well, because I've been in Tennessee actually for I think 14 years now. In 2001, I came down here to play at Lambeth University. As soon as I was done playing at Lambeth University, I got into coaching. So I did my master's degree at UT Martin. I was coaching the local high school and a club team there, a U18 boys team. So I got thrown into it straight away. I was only 22 years old and I was coaching 18-year-old boys, So, and then from there, I went on to another high school in Jackson, Tennessee, and had success there and started coaching within the local club there. We were developing some good players out of and made the jump into the college game from that to Bethel University, where I was the assistant for 3 seasons and part of a successful program there, and was lucky enough at a young age, I was 27 years old, Cumberland University gave me the chance to become the head coach there. Within a 5-year time, we did have success and we were able to turn them around, and yeah, we ended up winning a few conference titles, and we were in the national tournament a few times, and that led me to here, My father was a coach, so that's probably the main thing that led me into coaching, I think, just being around it my entire life and seeing how passionate he was about the game obviously filtered down to me. We've been getting to know them as players more from a conditioning side of things than actually a playing side of things, right? Because we only get 2 hours of skill work currently, since we've been able to start with them. Now, as we roll over into that next phase, that 20-hour-a-week phase, we'll get to know them as players a little bit more. Danny's been here for probably, I think, half a month now, and he's done a great job. So there's a reason I hired him. I think when you're trying to build a program, you need somebody with energy. And Danny has great energy about him. He interacts with players, with people in a great way. He's very personable. He's passionate about what he's doing, whether it's on the field, off the field. And he's going to be a great addition, or he has been a great addition, already, and he's going to help me and the players get to where we want to be at as a program, So Danny's going to be a really important piece of what we do here, and we couldn't be any happier to have him. And for us coming in, being a new coaching staff, we want to change the culture and we want to make it our own, regardless of what it was in the past. Now our job is to 100% focus on the future. And we're demanding a lot out of them right now in the training, whether that's the conditioning part of it or the part that we get to do on the ball with them. We are expecting them to train at a very, very high level, and we're using a lot of the minutes that were allocated to do that with them. And then also changing a culture is part about doing the little things. Are you doing what's expected of you? And what's required of you, or are you doing a little bit more than that to make yourself better? And obviously being a student, you've got to be able to balance the academics as well, because that's why you're here, right? And we want kids who are taking care of business in the classroom, because one doesn't go without the other. But we're just trying to get the players to buy into what we're kind of getting them to do, and that's to fully commit themselves to everything of being a student athlete and kind of reaching for more than what they've had to in the past and what they think they're capable of doing. Any coach who's a real competitor wants to win conference championships. You know what I mean? That has to be your goal at some point along the way. How long is it going to take us to get there? I don't know the real answer to that. We've got a lot of work to do before we get ourselves to that stage. So what we've simply got to do now is kind of what I referred to there, is try and change our culture a little bit and get the kids working harder and competing a little bit harder. And yeah, we do want to see improvements in 2015. We were at the bottom of the conference, and we definitely don't want to be there. I think we've got all the support here that we need and everything at our disposal to create a really successful women's soccer program. And you see the rest of the teams on campus have done it. We've got to do the same ourselves now. And it is going to be a challenge, and we're in a very competitive conference, the Southern Conference. So I'm excited for this next chapter, I suppose, in my it would still be an early coaching career, So I'm fortunate to have done well enough to be here, and for the administration to believe I can do a good job in leading this program now.